Oh, hi everyone, Silas Silence here, and welcome to my 2 week update of surgery. I wanted to start this video off of being outside without a shirt on. Like, I never imagined this happening. Like, it's something I've always wanted to do. Like, I got some tummy stuff to work on before I really feel too comfortable being without a shirt on in public a whole lot. But the fact is, I can go outside and not have a shirt on. And it's amazing. I, I'm filming this in the moment, so like I literally walked out of my door without my shirt on for the first time 2 seconds ago, and I hit record. So that's why I'm freaking out a little bit more about it than probably I should. But I'm outside without a shirt on, and that's amazing to me. Like, I don't have binder straps going up here. Like, freedom, complete and utter freedom right now, and it's amazing. I probably look like a weirdo because it is not exactly whew, the warmest day in the world. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, so I just wanted to start this video off like this. I'm gonna run back inside and continue recording this on my computer and get back into it and kind of give you my 2 week update, show you comparison photos, talk about what's been going on and all that other good stuff. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, now we're back and we're back inside. So today is, well, when it's being posted, it will be my 2 week update, as I said outside. So everything's going really well. That Friday after I posted my last update, I went to my first post-op visit, and I actually was already able to get my drains removed, and then they took the bolsters off of my nipple. If you kind of saw that when I was outside, which I'll be showing a better picture. I did not realize this. Ow! Still can't reach up. Why did I try to do that? Because I'm an idiot. That's why. Anyways, been going great with healing and everything. I've realized I'm kind of wanting to stop wearing that binder as much, not just because of I'm sick of wearing a binder. I waited forever to have surgery so I wouldn't have to wear a binder anymore. That's not why. I'm starting to like have the whole reason you're not supposed to wear, a binder, like, 24/7 with the whole like bruising of ribs and stuff, even though it's better for you, the binder is, than ace wraps. I'm starting to have some bruising on my ribs. It's starting to hurt a lot, so I'm going to start not wearing it as often. I'm still going to wear it quite often because I'm supposed to keep gauze over my, not fully, there's supposed to be a hole cut in them, but gauze over my nipples, and then the ABD bandages on top of them to protect them, and then keep the binder on. Well, the binder's starting to cause me a lot of pain, more pain than it's worth, because I'm also able to start moving now, and I don't feel so awkward without it, and it doesn't feel like I need it as much. So I'm probably gonna start weaning off wearing it as much still, because I want to heal well. I want everything to turn out right. So other things about how I'm healing. Starting to realize that my scars will probably be very, very minimal, but we'll adjust, see that as we're going and see how that's turning out as the day goes on, days go on and updates. I do want to say what I plan on doing is, at least for this month, it's going to be weekly, and then once a month hits, then it's just going to switch to monthly updates unless something major happens with my healing that you guys need to know right away. So my left nipple is, get up here, let you see that, focus. So my left nipple is starting to make me a little nervous, because I don't know, it seems like it's bulging out a little bit more. I have an appointment Friday, so figure out a little bit more of that. then. But my right nipple seems to be healing quite well. At first, this one was the one worrying me, and now it's the other one. I'm just paranoid because I don't want these nipples to turn out bad. If you notice this little flaking stuff coming up, that's just the wound glue flaking off. I'm trying not to peel at it that much. It's supposed to be starting to do that now. I just don't want to peel at it too much just to be on the safe side. So if you see that, that's just what that is. So as I talked about in the last one, I had these little dog ears that I was kind of worried about, but after getting the drains removed, they seem a lot less. So I think it was more of where the drains were because I'm having a lot less of the swelling there. This side is a little bit worse than this one. This one has like none pretty much anymore. That's just kind of how my body is shaped. This one still protrudes a little bit, but nothing bad as it was. It's way less than where it was. So that's how my chest is looking now. I'm gonna do insert now the side-by-side comparisons of pre-op 1 week and then 2 week update. So, that being said, that's kind of my update of how I'm healing. But I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about something that I haven't seen too many videos of, and it's something I dealt with in that first week. I need to figure out a better lighting situation, but that's to come eventually. So the first week, what I was wanting to talk about is surgery and depression. Because beforehand, I suffered from depression. I have my whole life. That's just a given. And obviously, no one expects depression to go away because of surgery. That'd be dumb. And I didn't expect that. I didn't expect just like I didn't expect when I started testosterone for me to magically be less depressed. I mean, it helped a lot. Don't get me wrong. It helped with those certain aspects that were feeding into my depression, but obviously it didn't help with absolutely everything. Just like surgery is not going to do that. It's not a magical cure-all. Like, yes, it's something I've wanted my whole life, and it's amazing to finally have it, and it's amazing to have a flat chest and all that other stuff. But that's why, like, my first video, I feel like was a little bit more toned down than what this one is. Like, right now, you can actually see the excitement I'm having about not having boobs anymore, you know, like having a flat chest. Like, I'm much more excited right now than I was a week ago. But that was because of, like, spending those days in the house by myself. Well, the first few days weren't, you know, first little while I wasn't by myself because I had my boyfriend there, but then he had to go back to work, and just spending so much time in bed, and all he was doing was sleeping and, you know, waking up, eating for a little bit, maybe watching a little TV, and then sleeping more. And like, it, even when I was probably able to start getting up and doing more, I didn't, because I was starting to get depressed, and I didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't feel like getting up and doing anything when I probably could have. And that's why, like, I had to kind of put the makeup videos on hold, and I'm about to start recording some of those so I can start posting those, you know, 2 a day for the last, you know, 11 days. But it was getting a little rough there. Like, I wasn't having like any like major depressive thoughts like suicide or anything like that. It wasn't that bad. It was just the whole depression of not wanting to get up and do anything, not just like, it was rough. Obviously I'm starting to feel a lot better. I'm actually happy about my surgery now. Not saying I wasn't happy before, but like, some of the first thoughts that came to mind when I finally started seeing it was like, not really, like, in a way regret, but not like regret that I did it, because I knew eventually I would be happy with it. But that whole, like, you see scars on your body and you're like, shit, I just did something major to change my body. And it's a little bit shocking. Like, I'm trying to find the right words for it. It's kind of weird to try to find the words for this, but it was more like, it was a weird feeling, because somewhere in the back of my head it felt like I regretted it. I knew eventually I wouldn't, but at that moment in time, there was like this hint of regret, regret for having surgery. Like, I think it just seemed to all like go so fast, and then it was over. And I think that is one of the things that happened with this was everything went so fast. I started researching into surgery, and then because I knew I had good insurance and I knew it was going to cover part of it, so I was like, okay, I'll start researching into it and see what I find. Found a surgeon here, decided to make an appointment, just a consultation appointment, because like, that's not going to hurt anything. So I did that, and she's like, let's start running it through your insurance and seeing how, what it covers and whatnot. And then I get a call back saying that it's covered and that they can do it the next week. Granted, I didn't do it the next week. I set the appointment like basically 2 months down the line, for October. That just seemed to be the best time to do it. It gave me like 2 months to prepare, and then it gets me back to work at a good time, for peak season and whatnot. So like it, and that's not a whole lot of time to mentally prepare, and I don't think I was mentally preparing myself, and it went so quick. Like 2 months goes by like that. Like 2 months can fly by so quickly, and it pretty much did. In ways it was kind of slow, like when I started like being anticipating it or thinking about it too much, it went a little bit slow sometimes, but other times it seemed to go really fast, and then all of a sudden it was here, and it was surgery time. And surprisingly, yes, I got a little nervous and started freaking out a little bit, but nothing major. Like, I wasn't majorly freaking out about having surgery. I just was like, okay, surgery's tomorrow. Like, I did, like, and you saw my vlogs, like I started, that's why I didn't end up recording that much leading up. Like, I had planned on recording a lot more because I thought I was going to have more emotions leading up to it, and I think, like, I just ended up not having time for those emotions, that I didn't sit down and let myself analyze and think about all that would be happening. And so then surgery happened, it was over, and then I had a whole lot of time to think. A whole crap ton of time to think. And yes, I am now I'm amazed, and I am so happy with surgery and how my results are turning and how good my chest looks, and I'm only excited to see how it heals even more. But at first, there was that little like thing of regret. Not for me questioning that I wasn't a guy or anything like that, or this is not what I wanted, but I did have a little bit of that, regret. I cannot say regret today. So that's why I wanted to talk about this, because if, a trans guy ends up watching this that hasn't had surgery and is looking into having surgery, like, know that you might have some depression or possible small regret feelings right afterwards. Give it time, and then step back and re-look at it and examine it, because now I'm excited. I have a lot of plans for a lot of things that have nothing to do with this, which there's about to be a video made about that, so look forward to that one. Probably be posting the same day because I'm excited. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's something I want to talk about because I felt like it hasn't really been talked about all that much. So yeah, I don't think I have a whole lot more to say about it, but I just want to kind of talk about that because it's not been talked about. I keep saying that. You know me, I repeat things over and over again because that's my life and that's how I talk, especially when I'm talking myself to a camera. No, I'm talking to all you guys, but I do that in general. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more updates as far as my surgery comes. Also check out some of my makeup videos. That's my other passion. I'm about to be making an update video. It's probably going to be posted the same day as this, about some other projects that I'm excited for and that I will be working on. So keep an eye out for that. as always, leave me comments down. Leave me some comments of other things you might want to see me talk about in the future. But yeah, so this is my 2-week post-op update. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.